Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Adventure SG. So let's do another interesting word problem on decimal. Let's read the question first. During a sale, two storybooks were sold for $8.50 and five storybooks were sold for $17.50. Tammy had $55. She bought 14 storybooks and had some money left. What is the minimum amount of money Tammy spent? Okay, so there is a sale going on, and in which the storybooks are sold either in bundle of two, right? Because they are saying here two storybooks were sold for 850, or in bundles of five, right? Five storybooks sold for 1750. Okay, now if someone has to buy 14 storybooks, right, then what is the best way to buy, right? Should he buy in bundles of two, or should the person buy in bundles of five, right? So to understand that, let's start writing what information we have. So let's say if I buy two books, let's say B1 and B2 are two books, so how much is the cost? Okay, what's the cost of these two books? So the cost of these two books is $8.50. So it's given, right? Now if the person buys in the bundles of five, let's say there are five books, so let's say they are B1, B2, B3, B4 and B5, right? So if there are five books, right, then what's the cost of these books, these five books? So the cost of these five books is $17.50, right? Now if someone has to buy the books, obviously everyone will want to spend the least amount of money, right? So for that we have to first find out which is the more economical way of buying the books. Should I buy in bundles of two or bundles of five? Because let's take an example. Let's say I have to buy 10 books, right? 10 books. So there are two ways I can buy, right? First way is I can buy it in bundles of five, right? So if I buy I can buy it in bundles of five. So I can buy five books and then another five books, right? It will be still it will be same 10 books. So one way is I can buy in bundles of five. Another way is I can buy in bundles of two. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, like so on, right? So I can also buy it in bundles of two. So how many such sets I have to buy? Five, right? So that is another way, right? It's both ways I will buy 10 books only. But which is the better way? Which is the more economical way, right? So for that we have to find out, actually when I buy two books, how much one book cost, how much I'm paying for one book. Or if I buy in bundle of five, how much I'm paying for one book, right? So let's do that. So for this case, right, when we buy in bundle of two, right, the cost of two books is $8.50, right? So what do you think, what will be the cost of one book? So the cost of one book will be obviously 850 divided by 2, right? And that will give us how much? It will give me $4.25. So if I buy in bundle of two, one book costs me $4.25. Let's do the same thing, same steps for when we buy the books in bundles of five. So here the five books cost us $17.50, right? So how much one book will cost me? So the cost of one book will be 1750 divided by 5, and that will give me $3.50. So from here you can clearly see the cost of one book if we buy in bundle of 5 is 350, and the cost of one book when we buy in bundle of 2 is 425. Which one is more economical? Which one is cheaper? Obviously when we buy in bundle of 5, right? Now if Tammy has to buy 14 storybooks, right, so obviously it makes sense she should first try to buy in bundles of 5, right? So out of 14 books, right, so let's say she is going to buy the 14 books, right? So out of 14 she should first try to buy the books in bundles of 5. So let's say she has already bought 5 books, right? So how many more books she can buy? So 14 minus 5 will give me 9. That means she still can buy 9 more. So since this 9 is greater than 5, that means she can still buy one more set of 5s, right? Because 9 is more than 5. So let's say she bought another set of 5 books, right? So how many still more she can buy, right? So 9 minus 5. So earlier she was still left with 9, right? She could still buy 9 more, right? So if you subtract 5 from 9, now she's only left with now she can only buy 4 books, right? So can she buy another 5 books? No, because 4 is less than 5, right? So she doesn't have any other option but to buy in bundles of 2, right? So 4 books she can buy in 2 sets of 2 books, right? So you can count it. It's 5 plus 5 plus 2 plus 2 will be 14, right? So now just calculate the cost of these books. So 5, we know that the 5 books cost her 750. The another 5 will again cost her 750, and the 2 books will cost her 850, right? So there are 2 sets of 2 books, so that will cost her 2 times 850, right? Now if you calculate it, it will be $52. Okay, see, it's still less than 55, right? So this is the minimum amount of money she is going to spend. Okay, so let's write our answer quickly. The question was, what is the minimum amount of money Tammy spent? So we can write it as Tammy spent at least $52. So that's the solution of this question. Hope you liked it. Keep watching and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.